This man scrapes the frost from his refrigerator every night, until there's not a speck left. Only then will he reluctantly close the fridge. If he gets hungry, he catches the fish from his fish tank, turns them into balls, and swallows them down with a drink. It turns out Jerry is a thief. He sneaked into an art collector's house and, with the help of his accomplices, successfully disabled the alarm system. He quickly grabbed the valuable collectibles, but just as he was about to leave, the system malfunctioned. All the doors that had been opened automatically shut, trapping him inside. Jerry immediately tried to contact his accomplices, but they rejected his calls and left him to fend for himself. Panicking, Jerry pried open the control panel, but that didn't stop the alarm. Only when he cut the wires to the speaker did the house finally fall silent. What he didn't know was that the damaged control panel would soon become a major threat to his life. While he desperately tried to break through the door, the system quietly switched to temperature control mode. Hot air began blowing from the ceiling. Jerry tried to drink water to quench his thirst, but found the water valve had been turned off. Even the stove wouldn't light. The only thing left in the fridge was a tiny amount of caviar, his only source of survival. Jerry continued his work, trying to break the door down. After a while, he realized there was an iron door hidden behind the wooden one. At his wit's end, he sought help from his accomplices, but they had already abandoned him and fled. With no other option, Jerry decided to sleep for a while. The next morning, he heard the sound of a helicopter outside. He rushed out, but then realized he couldn't hear any sound from inside the house. Jerry carefully examined the structure of the house and suspected that the glass ceiling might be his only way out. He moved all the tables beneath it to climb up, but soon grew exhausted and went to the bathtub for water. Unfortunately, it was filled with seawater, undrinkable, so he had no choice but to eat the ice cubes to cool down and quench his thirst. It was a ridiculous sight. In such a luxurious house, there wasn't even drinkable water. With no time left to lose, Jerry tried to use a rope and iron wire to reach the ceiling, but still couldn't touch it. Meanwhile, the malfunctioning system raised the temperature to 38 degrees C. It was unbearable, so Jerry had to crawl into the fridge to cool off, and even ate all the frost inside. At that moment, he heard the sound of water spraying outside. He rushed out and discovered it was the automatic irrigation system watering the plants. That gave Jerry a temporary chance to survive.